Hello everyone, this is Group 12. Our theme of the project is the operation management of hair salon, which is chosen in Exeter. First, I would like to introduce the structure of this project. The article is divided into 6 parts, following by the definition of operation management, the process flow of hair salon, challenge, creating simulation 8 model, funding and recommendation and novelty. The next part is the challenge, and I found out 2 main potential challenges in our case study. The first one is how to make sure a barbershop can meet the demand of customers from the number of barbers and staffs, especially in peak time. Everything is unpredictable. If barbershop not well planning and make customers wait for a long time, as a result, customers will leave and find other barbershops that can treat them well. The second one is overall labor effectiveness. As we all know, barbers are the core staff in the barbershop. They will often be overworked, and customers are not often need shampooing and care services. So crews have free time during working hours. Balancing the actual working hours of hairdressers, shampoos, and hair care professionals becomes an important challenge, which has also become a major factor in improving the effectiveness and rationality of staff.
So this is our simulation model, and we're using the hair salon as an example. So firstly, so we have the arrival, open arrival, and we have the inter-arrival time for each customer is average 9.5 minutes. And the next we have the reception queue. And for this, we have like the capacity for the queue is 3, so we can handle in 3 customers each time. And for the next one is we have the check-in station. So this is whether to check in, whether the customer has booked the appointment or not. So we have the average timing for the consumer to come is 9.5 minutes also. And the next one, we have the waiting area. So the waiting area, we have the capacity of 10 people. And then, so the next one stage is where if the customers decide to have a shampoo, we have like, so we have calculated that there are 60% of consumer want to go straight to hairstyling, and the other 40% of consumer want to waiting for the acceptance for the shampoo to wash their hair. So and we have we have 2 waiting area for the one is for the shampoo condition and one is for the hairstyler, and we don't have the capacity of those 2 is because those are already flexibility. So because there's some people they want to shampoo or they want to get a hairstyle straight away, so there's no determinant of how many people we can carry. It's just very flexibility. And then we have for the staff member, we have 1 staff in the check-in station, and we have like 3 assistants, and we have the 6 hairless in total. So once the consumer finished the service, like the shampoo condition, they will straight to the payment. But some of the customer will prefer to have the haircut before the payment. So yeah, so this is the result of the simulation. So on average, there's 20% people will prefer to have a haircut, and 80% will straight to the payment. And then once they complete the payment, and then they will depart and leave the hair salon. So first, now we're just going to run the simulation to see the results. So as you can see, yeah, we're running the simulation time. So you can see the results. So the simulation time is from Monday to Friday, and it is working. And the starting time is 10 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the evening. So you can see the result. Yeah, that's fine. We can see go. So the result we can see that the arrival number of consumers or customer come to this hair salon is, so we expect is 270. And however, due to the lack of the space, we have somehow lost the customer about 49, and the average queuing time for the reception is about 13 minutes. And the average queuing time in the waiting area for getting assistance is about roughly 4 minutes. And for the number of complete jobs in the shampoo, so where the customer get their hair wash is about, so they can, it's about 79. And after that, the waiting for the hairstylist is about averaging 10 minutes. And for the hairstyling, the number of complete jobs can be done is 223. And for the haircut, the number of complete jobs can be done for 31. And the staff utilization is 83%, roughly 84% of staff is engaging in the activities, and for the assistant is about 42%, and for the hairstylist is roughly 83%, and for the average time for the customer to leave this hair salon is about 105 minutes, 106 minutes, also. Yeah. So So in order we want to get more customer, we would like to increase the number in the check-in to 2. We get extra staff in the check-in station. Yeah. And by that, we try to run the result again to see what's the difference than the previous one. So yeah. Okay, for this time, the arrival number we expect is still the same as 270 customers, but the good sign is the number of the customer loss is reduced from 9 compared to the result before, 49 to 9, which is a big increase. So we get more consumers by losing less, and the average queuing time for the reception queue is reduced from 13 minutes to 1.7 minutes. That is really good. So people can get their service faster. And also however, but there's a problem in the waiting area because there are more consumers coming to the hair salon, and due to the size of the waiting area, the capacity is narrowing, so the waiting time will be longer than usual. So compared to the previous result, it's 4 minutes, but now we have to wait for 18.3 minutes. And the number of complete job for the shampoo conditions now increased from 39 to 85. And as a result, for the waiting area is because there are more customers coming, so the waiting time is increased dramatically from 10 to 279, which is mean that customers need to wait a longer time to get a service done. And the hairstyling number complete job is increased from 265 compared to previous 223. And the number of complete job for the hair caring is increased from 38 compared to the previous 31. And the staff utilization, so there are 51%, 52% of our staff engaged in the activity, and for the assistant, it is about 48%, 49% of staff engaged compared to the previous 41. And however, due to the high customer demand, the hairstylist increased dramatically from 83% to almost 100%. So it's like all the hairstylists are busy at the time. And for the average departure time for the customer is increased from 105% in the previous to 196 minutes. Okay. So by that, because of the lack of the hairstylist, so we now decide to increase the hairstylist to 8, from 6 to 8, to see how it's that change the operation process. So now here's the result for this. For once we increase the hairstyle from 6 to 8, so the arrival number will be still the same as 217, and the number of customers will get lost will be the same as 9. And the good thing is the reception queue is now, the time is the same, remain to the second simulation, and the waiting area time is now reduced from 18 minutes to 3 minutes due to the increase of the staff members. And the shampoo condition number temperature now also increased from 85 to 106. And because of the increase of the staff members, so the waiting for the hairstylist is also reduced from previous 279 compared to the newest results, 5 minutes. And for the hairstyling number completed job is increased only by 2 from 267 compared to the previous 265. And for the haircut number complete job is increased by 1 from 39 compared to the previous 38. And the staff utilization, because we increased the member of staff, so the staff utility will be narrowing down. So there's only 51% staff and 50% of assistant. And for the hair that now is active in 75% compared to the previous 99%, which is overwhelming. And for the average time for the customer to departure is reduced by 92.5% compared to the previous 196. Okay. So we're going to increase the capacity of the reception queue from 3 to 7 to see what's the difference can be impact on the operation process. Okay. Here we got the result. So this is will increase the reception queue, increase from 3 to 7, and now the available number of customers will remain the same of 217. And the good thing is we will not losing any customer this time because we increased the queuing area. So there are more people will be allowed to get into the hair salon. And also, however, due to we're not losing, the reception queue average queuing time is slightly increased over to the previous result. So now we need to wait for 4.1 minutes compared to the previous 1.7 minutes. And for the waiting area, average queuing time is also slightly increased from 5.6 minutes compared to the previous 3.3 minutes. And for the shampoo condition, number of complete job is now increased by 4. Now we can complete the job by 110 compared to the previous 106. And for the waiting for the available hairstyle, average queuing time is now slightly increased due to the more customer coming into the hair salon. So now we need to wait for 7.2 minutes compared to the previous 5.1 minutes. And now the number of complete job for the hairstyling increased by 9. Now we can complete 276 compared to the previous 267. But the hair care number of jobs remain the same as 39. And the staff utilization now is just slightly increased. So because compared to the previous result, it's just slightly increased because we only have 9 customers extra compared to the previous customer. So it's roughly similar as the previous one. It's 52% for the staff and 52% for the assistant, 77% for the hairstyle compared to the previous 75. So it's roughly 1 or 2% increase. And the average time for the customer departure is roughly the same. It's only increased by 5 minutes compared to 97 to 92. Okay. So I think our best option is we decide is about this one, the third one, because we think that even though we lost 9 customers, but the average waiting time is less. So it's compared to the other result we get, so customer have less waiting time, so they can get the service more frequently. So we can ideally, it's the best option for us. We believe that the salon simulation is the best option for this hair salon.
As we mentioned above, increasing the check-in table and hiring more hairstyles could reduce the greeting time of customer, which can improve the efficiency of the whole service process in hair shop. To be honest, it is unavoidable for customer to wait in each link. What we can do is to reduce their waiting time as much as possible. The hair shop also consider how to make full use of the waiting time for customer. For instance, some hair shops can arrange the hairdresser to talk with their customer and ask them requirements and performance about their hairstyle, so that the hairdresser can have a general idea of their customer and shorten their discussion time. It's not only improve the efficiency for hairdresser, but also saving time for the customer who are still waiting, which can improve the efficiency of whole operation in hair shop. In addition, the hair shop can provide some special service to reduce or make use of the waiting time for customer in reception area. First, the hair shop can provide some small coupon directly for the customer who are waiting for a long time without appointments. Second, the hair shop can also provide some special service like massage and entertainment facility in order to make use of the waiting time for customer in recreation area. In conclusion, there are two main ways to reduce or make use of the greeting time for customer. The first one is to increase the check-in table and hire more hairstylists. The second one is to provide small coupons and some other special service. Those ways can improve the efficiency of the whole service of the hair shop.